So this episode is a little bit weird because something happened today that really freaked me out, and I've never had anything like this happen to me ever. I mean, I've had situations where I've seen stuff, but nothing like this today where I really got freaked out. And while filming this, the poster you see behind you actually ripped very slowly throughout the entire recording, which is about 30 minutes plus. And we didn't even notice until when Sonic did notice and he pointed it out. I noticed the poster and I went up to touch it because I don't know how the fuck would it be broken like that. I went to touch it and I swear it just completely ripped down. Unexplainable. I don't know how that happened, but it really freaked me out. And since that happened, I've been thinking a lot, like, what could it possibly be? Like I needed a logical explanation for this, because if I don't have one, I'm just fucking freaking out, and I can't do that because I can't freak out. I don't want to freak out, is what I'm saying. So I have a bunch of theories on what happened. I don't want to believe that something came and pulled this shit down. I don't want to believe it, because I don't want to believe that, because it fucks with my head. So I do have a lot of theories in my head, and I don't want to. I just need time to think about this, and I didn't even know if I even wanted to edit this video and put it out, but I did put it out. Obviously, if you're watching this, I put it out, and that's it. So I didn't just want to put the clip of that, because that would be out of context, and then people would just like see it and not realize what happened. I want people to see the process of how it happened and understand it. And I realized that some people may not believe it, and there are a bunch of skeptics. I would be one as well. So I'm not angry if anyone doesn't believe it. That's completely fine. But I know what I saw, I know what I felt, and I know what I experienced. And for that reason, I'm gonna lay off the demon talk. I've been looking into some demon stuff. I just wanted to make the videos a bit scarier, so I started looking into some stuff that I thought would be great for us to cover. I might have dived in a little bit too much. So here's the episode. So with that being said, watch the episode, and if you have any idea how this happened, let me know. I mean, one thing I can tell you is that instead of tape, what I have holding the poster up is actually paper clips, and there is a paper clip in the middle that holds it up, and then two on the corners. They're not that heavy, so maybe if one of them fell off, it slowly pulled at it. That was one of the things that I was thinking about. But when I got up and I touched that, I get goosebumps talking about it, and I touched the poster, I went to touch the rip, it completely ripped down very fast, and I felt it. So let me stop talking about it. Okay.
Or are you hearing me from?
I'm hearing you from there. You good?
Okay, perfect. All right,
Let's just
let's
get right
get
into it.
into
We got a lot of
this.
things to talk about today. Crazy
Yep.
stuff. First of all, I want you to talk about a dream you had. You texted me, and it freaked me out a little bit because you said, "Hey, I got to talk to you about a dream I had."
Dude, it was just weird. Like I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it. I wish we would have talked about it, especially when it had happened. Like I don't know who this person was. They were like way taller than me, and I remember it was like I was at work, and they were taking an order for like a cake or whatever, right? And legit was just like, so blah blah, like pulled me like this and like was strong as
Some
fuck. And I
really
mind
tall
you,
dude.
no chick, it was like this tall, like this much taller than me. I'm just like, okay, all right. So that order, and just like I'm not here for the order. And then I woke the whole it was just weird. It was just weird. It was like I was talking to somebody but nobody, and they were like it felt like I don't know, it felt weird. It felt like I just wasn't in control of the situation. Like it was just very weird. It was just very weird in a way I don't know how to explain. Like I really don't know how to explain it. It was just weird. I never had these overheats occur like this, like ever.
And they overheat.
Not at all.
It's your
Like
computer's been overheating ever since we started doing the show.
ever since we started doing the show, it's been overheating like crazy. This entire year, it hasn't happened like that. None of my recordings have had issues, like up until we started doing the show on Skype. It's that it started having these massive overheats, and I really don't understand like why. It's crazy. Like I really don't understand because the only reason like I knew when I got this computer that coffee had been spilled on it, so the fan wasn't working. I opened it up, cleaned it up very well, and the fan was working. Well, I figured, maybe the heat sink or fan might stop working, but I always thought if the fan worked, the heat sink would work. I guess that's not true. The fan can work, but the heat sink won't cool the CPU, because that has to be what's happening right now. But mind you, this entire year, the entirety of last year, I haven't had overheats like this. The only time I've had overheats have been in very severe cases where I was like doing far too much. Like if I was recording, live streaming, and some, like, and then there was just too much and it got overworked. But now it's like it's crazy, This is so crazy for me.
All right, so you know what we're gonna do today? We are going to talk about the audio that I put up the video, but I think that it's best to just get the list out of the way because people. I read comments on the last one where someone said, "Oh, you guys always say next time and then you never continue it," which is true. We sometimes forget to continue what we started.
But not this time. We got 15 to go.
Let's start with the babushka
You're not
lady.
forgetting.
So let's start the list.
All right. So number 10, the babushka lady. The Babushka Lady is a nickname for an unknown woman present during the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. As she was seen to be holding a camera, she might have photographed the events during the assassination. Even though the shooting had already taken place and most of her surrounding witnesses took cover, she can be seen still standing with the camera at her face. Neither she nor the film she may have taken has yet been positively identified. Her camera was the gun. Interesting.
So that's what they're saying there?
That's what I'm saying.
To me, that's not that strange, you know?
Well, no, I think her camera was a gun. Like it wasn't a camera, it was a gun.
So she was the one who did everything.
I wouldn't say everything, but she may have been ready for like if he's gonna possibly survive, I'm gonna put another shot in him. Like she's probably like, I know the person shooting isn't shooting for me, they're shooting for him. And if their bullet doesn't do it, my bullet's gonna do it. Like I think that might have been the case.
Yo, number 11 is one of my favorite ones.
Yep, this
You
one
too? I love
actually
this
had
shit.
I've seen this before, and then my manager brought it up to me, and I looked at it again.
Number
All
11.
right,
Love
moving
it.
on to number 11, time traveling hipster.
Love it.
2017, I'd call it a time traveling fuckboy, but
You know what? What we should do is after we finish this list, we should go into the whole time travel thing. Let's talk a little bit about
Yeah,
that. I saw a video earlier today that I got to show you. It's pretty crazy.
yeah, we should. In a picture taken on the occasion of the reopening of South Fork Bridge in Gold Bridge, British Columbia in 1941, an alleged time traveler can be seen. It was claimed that his clothing and sunglasses were modern and not of the style worn in the 1940s. The camera that the man is holding in his hand also looks inappropriately modern and advanced for that period. As the photo went viral on the internet, recently the man is now often referred to as time traveling hipster.
What do you think?
Honestly, man, I want to know what the logo is on his shirt, the hood, and the hoodie. Just all of that is just the sunglasses at best. I could say maybe I can see in that time period, maybe.
Right.
But from the haircut to the way he shaved to the clothes,
Yeah, like having the stubble, that's kind of like a now look.
yeah. And then the camera, it's too. The things that I give a pass for is at best the camera, at best the sunglasses. I'll give him a pass for it. The haircut, the style, and his clothes, way too modern.
I mean,
It
he
looks like
really stands out in that picture.
And then yeah, he looks like a fucking young guy who's you'd see around now.
Yeah.
You see this kind of guy walking around. He'd be the guy you'd see at a course or a shooting range or some shit. I don't know, like just
Word.
your average Joe guy now. You really just for everyone to be in like a patch suit or, you know,
That was a look.
shirt and fucking khakis.
Professional
That
look. The
just
men always had this professional look. That hairstyle is definitely not from the
not.
40s.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah, this is I like this. We can go more into this
Yep.
later, but let's go into number 12, which is
I've seen this one before.
Eliza Lamb Death. This is
Elisa.
creepy. What
Yeah,
is it?
this one. Weren't they? Didn't
What
they
do you
find
call
her
it,
in the
Eliza?
water? Eliza. I wanted to say Elisa, but it could be Eliza. But I'm gonna say Eliza Lamb.
Okay.
Or you know what, Eliza Lamb. That does sound a little better. But Eliza Lamb death. Now, before I actually read this, if I remember correctly, I think she was found in like the water on the roof of the hotel.
She was found
But
where?
I think she was found on the roof, like in the water tank or some shit like that. Like I know she was found dead, and it was weird. And there's no evidence as to who killed her, why she would have randomly committed suicide. Like the whole thing is just very suspicious. All right. So Eliza Lamb death. Another creepy story that happened in Los Angeles. The death of Eliza Lamb has been a mystery since it happened in 2013. A 21-year-old student, Lamb, was found dead in a rooftop water tank at the Hotel Cecile where she was staying. While it's not entirely known how she got onto the roof, which was barricaded at the time, there is a very bizarre video footage showing her in the hotel's elevator on the day of her disappearance. In the footage, Lamb is seen exiting and re entering the elevator, talking and gesturing in the hallway outside,
Oh.
sometimes seeming to hide within the elevator, which itself appears to be strangely malfunctioning. I wonder what happened to her.
I think that she was seeing some weird shit, like some fucking demons, like following her. You know, when we see these crazy people in the street talking to themselves, do you really think they're talking to themselves? Maybe they're talking to something that we just can't see. For real.
Yes, sir. That is like truth. If I had that Fine Brothers react, just truth, just have it just slap the screen like truth.
No, I often see these crazy people talking, and I'm always thinking to myself, maybe they're not that crazy. Maybe we just don't understand what
Maybe
the
we
fuck
just
is going
don't
on.
understand what's going on for them. Okay, Ruben, I am very proud of you. This list that you have here is very, very good.
It's not my list. This list on the website.
Well, I know it's not your list you put together, but the fact that you got it to me, because this is the one I told you about where the U.S. military had a fight with an alien. This is the one.
Well, you know who
This
you
is
have to thank. You have our subscribers to thank, because this list was suggested to us by a subscriber.
whichever subscriber,
Yeah,
pat on the motherfucking back, because number 13 is one that I remember
number
bringing up and I
13.
could not find it again. Number 13, which is the movie title now, Battle of Los Angeles, also known as the Great Los Angeles Air Raid. The Battle of Los Angeles was a rumored enemy attack and subsequent anti-aircraft artillery barrage, which took place from late 24 February to early 25 February 1942 over Los Angeles, California. According to some modern UFO logists, the picture of the supposed attack that appeared in local newspapers back then might have actually shown an extraterrestrial spacecraft, which I 100% am behind because I feel like there is no way this was an enemy aircraft. If this were an enemy aircraft in any way, shape, or form with the amount of rounds shot into the air from whatever time it was on the 24th of February to the 25th,
yeah.
how the hell did they not use this in combat?
Let me ask you
I'm
something.
sorry.
This right here is a real legit picture of this of the
Yes.
thing. These lights right there, that's fucking
That's
real.
aiming at it from the base.
These little spots of lights, what are those?
Apparently the craft that they were firing at.
Man, that shit was an alien. Fuck
Yeah,
that. I don't care what nobody
that's what
says.
I believe. I mean, for them to fire so many fucking rounds, and I think the more in depth you go into this, I remember. Hopefully, I hope it's accurate what I'm remembering. Rounds fell onto houses, like people ended up dying from this shit, and I refuse to believe that all these militant motherfuckers just like, yeah, let's just fire off a bunch of fucking rounds and
Yeah.
whatever the fuck happens
Oh fuck it,
happens.
yeah. That's just for a test.
Fucking,
Let's fucking
you
fire
know,
up in the sky and
like
people die. Who
rounds
gives a
fucking
shit?
fall. Shells like no, I just refuse to believe that this was anything other than a legitimate fucking attack, and they
Now I hear a
could
noise.
not hit.
Is I hear a weird noise? Is that from you or I
Yeah,
don't even?
it's from the phone.
Oh, okay,
In a
it's fine.
group text chat that is going
I thought I
absolutely
was turning
crazy.
crazy. I swear. I thought it was my
I
the
should have let you
website.
think you were
The
crazy a little
website.
bit.
No, because sometimes these websites they fucking have things that just pop up and do stuff. I hate it. Yeah, but this one, Battle of Los Angeles, is if this picture is legit, this is the thing that's surprising to me. That this picture is here and these lights are they're there. I mean, you can fucking see it. I mean, but if you notice, the spotlight is not even bright enough. It's hard to explain this,
to
but to actually cover to
it's
dissipate the
not
light.
reflecting off of something. It's not you
No,
know it's not like an aircraft like no you'd imagine. I get what you're trying to say. If you have this thing, let's say it's a hot air balloon, right? Or
yeah,
like the big ass blimp, the big ass aircraft blimp, whatever the fuck you call it. I hate myself for not having it right now, but a blimp, right? If you shine a fucking light at it, you're going to start to see
the
the
shape,
entire object. This is 5 or 6 spotlights aiming at something, and you're only seeing the dots in the air right where the
the
spot.
lights. Yeah.
And you're not seeing the entire craft, plane, jet, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. You're
Wait,
not getting any full image whatsoever.
well, and that may be because maybe there isn't a light, like a giant spacecraft. Maybe it's just those spots of lights. You know what I mean? Maybe
Could
those are the spacecrafts, those little spots of lights.
maybe that could have been true. Maybe it
Because
was a
I
little
mean,
bit.
we would see you spot a light, you throw a spotlight at something big, like you said, we'll see the image of something of a spaceship, and the lights would actually disappear because the spotlights, light on light,
But
it's
in
just
here,
like
it's
gonna
not.
dissipate the light that from the ship.
I don't because it makes me wonder because I don't think spotlights dissipate a type of whatever the word you just said. I don't think it
Dissipate.
does that to LED lights.
Ah, okay. So this may be
So if
different.
it's like if it's a high powered or high tech light, modern light, I don't think it's gonna do that. If you have a bright LED of any color and you shine a spotlight at it, you're still gonna see this bright LED.
Ah, okay.
That's
Better.
what I'm. That's what I kind of think. I mean, it's short term theory. I'm not
No, it's
super
fine. No, you're
savvy.
right. It's different. Or I'm thinking based off what we have currently on our space, like planes and shit like that. You're right. Number 14, Phoenix Lights, which kind of falls into the same category of
Do you want to read this one?
number. Yeah, sure. In March 1997, thousands of people saw strange lights from various descriptions. There were allegedly two distant events involved in the incident: a triangular formation of lights seen to pass over the state, and a series of stationary lights seen in the Phoenix area. While experts have come up with several theories to explain this bizarre phenomenon, it is not known what exactly those thousands of people actually saw on that day. We're talking about thousands of people. Whenever I hear about something where thousands of people witnessed it, it's very hard to fucking say that's not real. It's extremely like it just becomes so much more credible because you have more eyewitnesses. In my
Mm.
mind, you can't say this is fake. It is you can't to thousands of people, but no one knows
Too
still to
many,
this
too
day
many,
what it is.
too many people.
All
Yeah,
right,
there we
so
go.
some people may not know this that Sonic's computer today is acting very strange. It's already turned off 3 times. It's overheated 3 times.
This shit is fucking sad. Dude, I
Um,
swear to God, if I replace the heat sink and this shit still happens, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I mean, it's gonna get to the point where I'm just gonna have to like upgrade a desktop computer and then
yeah,
use my laptop for everything else but this,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
insane.
But let's continue before it overheats again. I think it's the stories are too freaking crazy for it. That's the reality of it, I think.
Since we've been doing this goddamn show, my computer has never overheated like this. I mean, it's so much better on Windows 7 because now I can just get right back at it in a matter of seconds, but it's still one of those things where it's just like, fuck.
Well, check this out. Your computer overheated right before this story. Number 15 is the tulip staircase ghost.
Whew, I got you.
This one, that picture, I don't know if that picture is real or what, but that is super creepy, dude.
It looks pretty real and it's fucking freaky. Let's get right into this shit.
Go.
I guess Reverend is what this is an abbreviation for, REV. But Rev Ralph Hardy, a
Yeah,
retired
Reverend. Yeah.
clergyman from White Rock, British Columbia, took this famous photograph in 1966. Originally, he only wanted to take a picture of the elegant tulip staircase in the Queen's House section of the National Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England. Holy fuck. That is a lot for a location. National Maritime Museum in Greenwich, England. All right. Upon development, however, the photo revealed a shrouded figure climbing the stairs. Experts who examined the original negative concluded that it had not been tampered with. The vicinity of the staircase is rumored to be haunted, and unexplained footsteps have often been heard there. Wow. And you know something? I just wanted to kind of touch on something really quickly before I get your reaction to that. Is that I feel like with most people who have even remote knowledge on like any kind of tampering or doing something, they can't keep that shit a secret. So, I mean, it's highly unlikely for a man to take this photo, do an edit like this that's so fucking creepy.
That's a real picture, is what they're saying.
Yeah. You know, it's I just can't see anyone
Yeah, you got
doing that. That's
goosebumps
a
right
lot
now,
of
man. I
time.
get the
Dude,
chills.
it is. It's like, that picture, dude. What do you think about that?
I don't like it. It freaks me the fuck out, dude. That picture's way too much for me. This is a real picture, is what you're saying.
They examined the negative and concluded no one had tampered with it.
And there was no one there. Was just like an empty picture.
hmm
Who? Why would they take a picture of that like that?
No, he wanted to take a picture of the staircase because it's a beautiful design.
This is creepy.
It is. It
Fuck
is.
that
It
shit.
is. It is. It is. Whew. All right, now this one. This sounds
Number
familiar.
what's this one? Number 16.
Yep, this is the Freddie Jackson picture. I've seen this somewhere. Yeah, there's a face behind this guy. Yeah, I've seen this before. All right, check this out. You ready? You ready for some goosebumps? Because if I remember correctly, this one's freaky. In
Ah, yeah. I've heard of this
1919,
shit. Fuck that.
Freddie Jackson.
I've heard of this shit.
In 1919, Freddie Jackson was accidentally killed by an airplane propeller while working as an air mechanic. 2 days later, his squadron took a group photo, but when the photo was developed, Freddie Jackson was in the photo. The shocked crew confirmed that the man in the photo was indeed Jackson. In fact, the picture was taken on the same day as Jackson's funeral was held. It is believed that Jackson's spirit was unaware of his death and showed up to have his picture taken as scheduled. That is fucked.
I actually seen that picture. It freaked me the fuck out.
That is some freaky shit.
Let's move on to number 17, which is really strange. Pyramid on the Moon. I could read this one.
Go ahead.
I've heard about this, the pyramid in the moon. What do you think about
Yeah,
this?
we talked about the moon base thing about
Yeah.
should rather it be the Nazis or aliens. Should either way, it's fucked.
Yeah, okay. This one says, this image was taken by Apollo 17 in December 1972 during its flight to the moon near the area known as Geophone Rock. NASA listed this image as a blank after retouching the photo. You can see that there is a complete blank, turning up the contrast and pyramidal. Pyramidal? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Pyramidal.
I did say it right then. Pyramidal.
I think so.
What is that? What is
I'd say
pyramidal?
pyramid. I guess
You know
like
what that
a
is?
triangle, but not flat.
It's such a weird word, right?
It is. It's not a word you'd run into every day. Not at all.
Well, that structure can be observed. NASA has never. I'm like, what is that? NASA has never given given a credible version of the issue, which has led some to speculate about what else can actually be on the moon, hidden to the public awareness. The moon stuff is like you said. There's a complete different side to the moon that we've never seen, supposedly. So you told me once, I think. Didn't you?
Mm-hmm. About structures being on the moon and NASA having pictures that are all blacked out as if flash doesn't work in outer space.
Right. That's look. The next one is actually goes hand in hand with this. It's Solway. Yeah, the spaceman. I've heard about this.
Yeah, I've seen this picture years ago.
I think this could just be like a bee person, you know?
Yeah, man, dude. I don't know. This is one of those ones. This is very weird.
The call just dropped again. Even from your phone, that was weird.
Let's try this again. Okay, first things first. Do you see me okay? Is everything
I
cool?
can't even see you.
Hello?
I can hear you. I can't see you though.
Okay, you can hear me. I can kind of hear you. I'm
Oh, you
trying.
can't hear me. Yeah.
This is just a whole fucked situation.
Yeah, today it's really bad. It's really weird, man.
Hear me better?
Yeah, a lot better.
Okay, there we go. That's all I wanted was for you to hear me better. Okay. All right, let's go on to this spaceman.
I mean, I just think it's, but I can't see you though.
You can't see me?
No.
Okay, let me fix that, man.
And now I can see you.
Okay, there we go.
So people who might be wondering why the change in quality, it's just his computer. Today it doesn't want to hear these stories. These stories cannot be completed by his computer. I think it's too much, and that's right after I don't know. I just your computer today is not up for the game. It's not up for these stories, dude. But
It
we
is
have
not.
the spaceman here.
Yeah, I'm getting back to the page right now because every time I close it to fix the camera, I have to go back to
We don't
the.
even have to really read this one. I can just sum it up real quickly. This is pretty much one of the most. What it says here is one of the world's most famous mysterious picture photos. It's from 1964, and supposedly someone took a picture of their daughter, and behind her, you can see what appears to be a spaceman. That was very strange because what the fuck would someone with an like what would an astronaut be doing just standing somewhere like
It's
that
a fucking creep in a
in
fencing
England?
outfit stalking some kids, dude. It looks like a fencing outfit.
That's what I think it is. It's a fencing outfit, and because we can't see the rest of it, I think it's like yeah. But the thing is that I think let me see. She says that while she took the picture, she insisted that she didn't that the he the man who took the picture insisted that he did not see anyone else present when the photograph was taken.
It's one hell of a photo bomb, is what that is.
That's a genius. Let's go to number 19 because that one's kind of like weird. Fairy circles.
Yeah.
I don't think these are fairy circles.
I'll read it. Let's do this.
Go ahead.
Fairies.
I want to talk about fairies in an entire episode because I do believe that something may exist that is some type of
Similar.
humanoid, very small creature, But that's a
Okay.
different video.
Okay. Found in the year of the fuck. I fucked it up.
Found in the arid grassland.
Grasslands of western part of southern Africa. The fairy suckers. Yeah. The fairy
Suckers.
circles.
Suckers. Fairy suckers. Fairy suckers. You go around. Hey, girl. Hey, what's
Got
up?
a
Are you
fairy
are
sucker
you a
for you.
fairy? Yep.
Son, you
What are
need help.
you? I'm a fairy sucker.
You need help. The fairy circles are circular patches of barren land, typically occurring in monospecific grassy vegetation. The circles vary between 2 and 15 meters, 7 and 49 feet in diameter. The origin and history of the fairy circles have long been a puzzle, and even now, scientists are still not sure who or what create them. One favorite assumption is that a sand termite is responsible for the circles, but the range of the phenomenon is much wider than that of a termite species, which is very interesting. I mean, what the fuck could that be?
Well, I wouldn't call them fairy circles.
Yeah, it makes you think they're talking about fairies. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I would just call them like fucking sand assholes or something. To me, they look like busted up assholes. You know.
This one, this next one
Number
looks like it could
20
be
is
better. I don't like this picture.
I don't like the picture at all because I don't like any picture that has a ghost in it. I just not my thing. But
Let's
it's the
see.
Hampton Court Ghost.
All right, let's see. The ghostly figure was captured. Holy fuck! This ghostly figure
You're all off today, bro.
was captured. I know. After the computer overheating, this is way more than usual. It's
Something
just I'm
very
on
very
edge,
strange today.
very on edge. This ghostly figure was captured on a security camera at the Hampton Court, a royal palace located in the Greater London area. The figure appeared to be closing one of the palace's doors. When the guards arrived at the place, nobody was there. As the palace has a long and violent history, the figure is believed to be one of the several ghosts that are rumored to haunt the building,
Yeah,
which
no, thank
is
you.
totally fucked. That picture, dude. If that isn't a cult or somebody there, dude, that is fucked.
It's a
Holy
cult. It's a
shit.
giant fucking cult.
It
That,
has to be. Like, that is, dude, that is just no.
but if you know,
That's just no.
the thing is, if that's creepy to you, number 21. Let me see. Is it number 21? Now I want to skip number 21 because I don't give a shit about it. I want to show you. I want to skip two of them because
Well,
one is a time.
it's, sorry. Your fucking area where you live is fucking with me.
Yeah, okay. Your phone is off, by
Because,
the way. Your image, I can't see you.
yeah, it's because I got out of Skype. But I feel like I just saw some shit on your shit, and I'm not trying to fuck with you, but.
But how could you get off of Skype if I can still hear you?
Well, no, it's like I went to load up the list in Safari because every time I go through it through Skype, it takes me back to the first page. So I have to scroll all the way down and then
Yeah, but I can't see
click.
your camera. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to come back to Skype so you
Oh,
can see
okay.
me.
I want to
Yeah,
talk.
I
I want to
got you.
skip number 21 and number 22 for a reason. Number 22, I want to skip because it has to do with time travel, and I want to. I heard something creaking in your place. By the way, right now I
Uh,
heard wood creaking.
that is totally fucking your shit.
Yeah, okay.
That is all your shit, homie.
It's so
That is all your shit.
yeah. Yo, I legit heard it. I heard it from your side, like legit, like a footstep on wood. Like it. Watch everybody in the comment section say it. I'm not crazy.
Nah, dude, that you're totally fucking crazy is what that is.
Oh,
But
yeah,
no,
you
dude,
heard. I
like
heard it again. I heard it again.
that's fucking you. That's you. Like I'm looking at your shit right now.
You giving me goosebumps, bro.
I'm giving you goosebumps.
Let's go to this creepy one here. I want to this time travel one. I don't want to talk about it because there's something I want to cover that has to do for another video with that and another to it. But look at number 23, Cooper's family photo. That's probably one of the creepiest ones I've ever seen. One of the creepiest pictures I've ever seen. It's just really weird. Back in the
Like,
ninth, you just flickered, dude. Yo, you're off, and you're back
hold
on,
on. Okay.
and you're off.
Am I back?
No, you're off. I
I
wonder if
can
this.
see you. I can see you. That's why it's weird.
Now you're
Okay.
back on.
Okay. I'm gonna
This is.
say I can see you, so that's weird. It's weird that I can see you and you can't see me.
I can see you
But
now.
you can see me now. Okay. Yeah, dude. No, there's.
Is that your computer,
I.
something?
Yeah. My computer just booted up by
Oh,
itself.
okay.
Uh, all right, I'm gonna ignore something for right now. We'll go ahead through this story. I'm just gonna chalk it up to me being on edge.
What?
Your rather it's your camera. It's my phone screen because I didn't notice it before, but it looks like I don't know, like it's gray. Your poster should be all purple, but it's gray in the top left.
Oh shit! It's fucking ripped, bro. Fuck, man. How the fuck this shit? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! That poster just broke by itself right now. Let's go. You're kidding me!